a lot of salespersons, even ones who are seasoned, have kind of retreated. So what would you say to people now? Should they be selling? Um, and if they should be selling now, what are your tactics, or what do you think they should be doing now in terms of approaching customers?
Yeah, it's a good question. So for me, my foundation of sales is built around servant leadership. And so for me, sales is serving. So selling is serving, probably a better way to say it. But so inside of this pivot, inside of COVID-19 and everything going on, I haven't changed anything that I'm doing, because I'm just connecting with people, right? I'm creating synergy through the actual impact that I have on them through my outreach, through my ideas, through my concepts, through the things that will help them before they'll ever have to buy anything from me in the first place. There are not enough business models out there these days, in my opinion, that give before they ask to receive. And because of the way that my father raised me, the way that I believe that the Sales Rebellion is more than just a company, but it's a movement, is that it is all founded on the idea of how can we serve one another as a community instead of a territory, and taking these different looks and perspectives when it comes to what would be typical inside of the sales world. So, and not just to be non-traditional or to be the misfits or the rebels, out here trying to do everything different, but because it is the core foundation of us as human beings to have a relationship with one another in order to trust, and then to say, yes, you can help me with these things and I will pay you money in the first place. That's going back to ancient times, right? And we've gotten so far away from that because now we are very transactional. We are very commoditized in everything that we do. And because of that, people, seasoned veterans, like you just said, are pulling out of their sales game because they're getting harassed back by people, instead of just getting hung up on, they're being told, what is wrong with you? And being called names and, further than what they have ever experienced, because they're rising something out of people that has been a buildup for quite a long time, instead of just getting no response from them. Let me give this person a piece of my mind. And that's what people need to realize, that they're inciting at this point if they're out selling. The thing is that, again, sales is service. And so to sit back and to say that we shouldn't be selling is wrong. It's not the right approach. We should be selling, but we should be selling the right way. I've seen so many people say, oh, you need to be empathetic and you need to start doing all these things. Well, look, I've been doing that for 14 years. I've been, doing cold calls, not to set an appointment to show you my product, to get you to sign on the dotted line. I've been doing it in order to learn more about you, to understand how your business works, to decide whether or not you're a good fit for me. And if I should bring you into my community of alliances, into my friends and family circles. That should be how we're all looking at our sales walk, is what is the value that we're actually driving? Is it a product? Because if it's a product, then that sucks. It needs to be people more than anything.